Good morning, everybody. It was a crazy weekend of eBay sales. I wanted to kind of go over what sold and exactly what it actually looks like on the bottom line. So there you go, 31 items sold for $45.89. And that is top line, includes every single dollar that the buyers paid. So that's definitely not the realistic profit number. But I want to go over some of the items that sold, some of the more notable things, and then kind of break down what it actually looks like for profit and all that after everything. So the first thing you can see here is that the grand total is $45.89. That's what it shows, but that's the total that includes shipping paid and tax paid. So none of those things will I be walking out with at all. So the real dollar amount is $42.02, and then that $4,200, you have to deduct the fees of 15%. So I just multiplied by 0.85 to get us $35.71. So that $35.71 is the number that will actually, be transferring over to the bank account, but that's still not even close to what the profit is on these items, because I've got cost of goods sold. That's the big one. I'll have to pay taxes on anything that's profit, and then even before that, also have wages, paid to Sky Guy and whoever else helped get these items processed, listed, and shipped. So I got to deduct all of those things, not to mention extra, just random expenses with supplies, with mileage, with any of that kind of stuff. So there's a lot of expenses yet to come out of that number. So, I could probably even be guilty of talking about sales numbers, but for me, in my head, when I talk about them, I know that my margins are staying the same. So if the sales go up, if my margins are the same or better than the previous year or the previous month, then that means my profit dollars are going up, and that's at the end of the day what really matters. But breaking it down, I think, can be helpful. So let's see what actually that comes to with profit. So I can't get exact numbers, but we'll assume or guess that there's $350 in wages paid, and then the cost of goods probably around $1,500, and these are rough numbers, but gonna get us a general idea. And then we'll say random expenses, supplies, whatever, $100. So that includes miles, supplies, anything else that goes into the business. So $1,621 in profit, but you also got to take out taxes, which is brutal, but it's a great privilege to be able to sell in this country. So $1,200 in profit for the weekend, where the top line sales were $45.89. So that's still honestly a really solid weekend of net profit from eBay. That's after taxes and everything, and I'm stoked about it. That's one of my highest eBay weekends I've had in a very long time. And the cool thing is there's still a pending sale on a Joe Burrow card for $2,000. Just awaiting payment. I just accepted the offer this morning. And then I did have a $2,400 sale through PayPal Friends and Family on a Blastoise PSA 10.
What?
Yeah, that happened. That happened. And then $550 in, I sold Kid Icarus on NES for $500, complete in box, near mint condition. And then Goonies 2 for $55, so $555 on PayPal Friends and Family there. And those are going to be pretty heavy in the profit. So having multiple ways to sell items and doing direct sales like through Instagram and Facebook definitely helps increase my bottom line, and that makes the weekend pretty spectacular once all those things come together. But here's some of the items that sold. So I've been doing a 100-day challenge, eBay listing challenge in the Discord, and a lot of people have been doing it with us. We've got a spreadsheet where we check off everything. So we've been ending and selling similar old items. So 1% of the store every day, kind of redoing the listings, redoing the pricing, making sure the item details are up to date. And after 100 days, the store will be updated completely. So that's my goal. I'm doing 11 of those a day since I have 1,100 items. And this is one of them, sold for 20. It was just overpriced and had been sitting forever. Same with these cards. They sold for 70. I got them at a garage sale for 10 bucks like 2 years ago. And that stuff just sells when you list every day and when you correct your store. Football pack, some cards that I repriced. Some of these are fresh listings as well. John Stockton sold for 80 there. Then NASCAR sold for like 35. Joe and Mac went on bid for 286 because the box is just beautiful. This Adventures of Link for 300. Popeye for 255. Donkey Kong 3 I think for like 250, and then Tennis for 100. And those are all like high-end prices to get for these items just because the boxes are so nice. This was one that I corrected the listing on. Been listed for over a year. Finally sold it for 15 plus shipping. I think I had it listed for 30 plus shipping, so it just needed to be repriced. And then this sold on bid for $710. That's a massive sale for Mario Bros. Completed in the box. It's really nice condition. Contra, again, beautiful condition, sold for $450. And there's still like 16 or 17 more items to be pulled, but that just gives you guys an idea of exactly what has been selling. So this 100-day challenge that we've been doing in the Discord has been super beneficial. I truly think this is actually my biggest weekend of eBay sales ever, and it's the second weekend of doing the challenge, so it's just amazing how the results come almost immediately. I will say it's a lot of work. Scout, did we make it too hard?
Maybe.
I don't know, like it's challenging.
Yeah, it's been tough, but like we have easily, I mean, based on the weekend,
yeah,
like we're seeing the fruits of the labor, so.
It's paying off, and that's the key. Like, it takes real work to have these sales, and it takes, like, to get a weekend like this, I've sold on eBay since 2001, and then really focused on growing for maybe the last 3 years, but it's taken a ton of work, and now putting in a grind for 100 days, but it's going to be worth it, and it already is worth it, and that's super cool. So if you are somebody that's watching this video, you're probably already, a very small percentage of our viewership coming over to this channel, but if you're not in the Discord and you are interested in growing your side hustle or growing your full-time hustle, or maybe you want your side hustle to become a full-time hustle, then definitely consider checking out the Discord, because stuff like this, in addition to the community, the bolos, everything else that comes in the Discord, it helps us grow. Our eBay is going to kill it this year because of it, and it's helping a ton of people experience amazing growth. So consider joining. The link's going to be down below. We'd love to have you if you're willing to put in the work. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Kind of a little bit of a shorter one, I think, but just wanted to go over a little bit of eBay stuff, and really excited to share the massive weekend of sales.
Well, it's been, like, this is the start of the 8th day, and everybody has listed over 900 items.
Dang.
We have 500 extras banked, but this one's cool. We have, like, more items redone versus extras.
Yes.
And not a whole lot of people have actually, I shouldn't say not a lot, but some people haven't even put in their check marks yet. So I'm really excited
the people that are fully checked, like Jay Rook, Trent, Colin, KG, I'm sure they're killing it right now.
Yeah.
This is epic. It's good stuff. All right, so we're a few weeks into the challenge now, guys, and business is booming on eBay. And I really think it's because, man, this is truly a challenge. It's difficult, but we've been doing it faithfully every day, listing 11 items a day, building up the draft bank, doing end and sell similar on old items, and it is working. Sales for the last 31 days are $40,000, which is crazy. eBay's never been anywhere close to that for me. You guys already know that $40,000 doesn't mean $40,000 in profit. It's probably more like 25% of that, which is $10,000, which is still fantastic for 31 days with just eBay. I'm thrilled with that. And yeah, so if that's something that interests you, if you want to do like the 100-day challenge or get your questions answered, consider joining the Discord, and we appreciate you coming along to the CATRP crew video. Bart'll do.